Gita, chapter 6, Sloka 33. Ahan, we will do chanting. Arjun Uvacha.
Arjun Uvacha.
Yoyam Yogas.
Yoyam yogas
Tvaya Proktaha.
Tvaya Proktaha
Samyena.
Samyena
Madhusudana.
Madhusudana
Etasyaham.
Etasyaham
Na pashyami.
Na pashyami
Chanchalatvat.
Chanchalatvat
Stitim stiram.
Titim Stiram
Shloka 34. Chanchalam hi
Chanchalam hi
manah Krishna
Manah Krishna
ramathi
Pramathi
balavadridam
Balavadridam
tasyaham
Tasyaham
nigraham manye
Nigraham Manye
vayoriva
Vayoriva
sudushkaram.
Sudushkuram.
Thank you. Now we will do the meaning part. Shloka 33. Arjun Uvacha. Now Arjun has said, Yaha which I am this yoga system of yoga, Tvaya by you, Proktaha described, Samyena by equanimity, Madhusudana is the another name of Shree Krishna ji, meaning the killer of demon named Madhu. Eighthya of this, Aham I, na not, Pashyami see, Chanchalavat due to restlessness. The chanchal is for he is using for the the human nature, that they are very naughty. No? Chanchal is used in the word
Chanchalavati due to restlessness.
yeah. Stithim situation, stiram study. Now Arjun is saying, O Madhusudan, the system of yoga that you have described appears impracticable and unachievable to me due to the restless and wavering mind. So basically, Arjun is talking on behalf of us. So whatever Sri Krishna ji has told us to do looks very difficult. It's very difficult actually, because the mind is very wavering, the heart is very chanchal, the senses are also very naughty. So Arjun speaks this verse beginning with the words yoyam, which means the system of yoga, referring to the process described from the verse 6.10. Shri Krishna ji has just finished explaining that for perfection of yoga we must subdue the senses, give up all desires, focus the mind upon God alone, think of Him with an unwavering mind, see everyone with equal vision. So these are the key points what Shri Krishna ji have told from 6.10 verse till 6.32. So Arjun, he listened everything and now he's telling and he's expressing very frankly. He's expressing that no, like you said is fine, but practically it's not possible. It's impossible, which is unachievable. It is impracticable. So none of the above can be accomplished without controlling the mind. But he's telling mind itself is chanchal. So, how will I attain that perfection in yoga? Arjun is asking that. Chalo. Who is explaining? Ritu Bhabi. Acha, Ahan, you want to explain? Ritu Bhabi,
Yes.
Ahan is explaining.
Arjun said that the system of the yoga that you had described, O Madhusudana, the killer of Madhu, appears impractical and unattainable to me due to this restless and wavering mind. Thank you.
Thank you, Ritu Bhabi.
So in Sloka, Arjun is saying to Krishnaji that as you have explained the whole system of yoga, it seems to be very difficult to follow because the mind is very restless, very chanchal. It's not stable. So he's expressing his doubt whether it is practically possible or not.
Yeah, true. Thank you. Sloka 34 Chanchalam restless, he certainly, Mana mind, Krishna, Sri Krishna ji, Paramati turbulent, Balavat strong, Dridham stubborn, Tasya its, Aham I, Nigraham control, Manye thing, Vyaha of the wind, ever like, Sudushkaram difficult to perform. So here Arjun is continuing, O Krishna, the mind is very restless, turbulent, strong, and stubborn. It appears to me that it is more difficult to control the mind than the wind. So we all know that no one can control wind. As per Arjun, mind is more powerful than wind in terms of being controlled. Hence, he is questioning the Lord, thus saying, when no one can ever control the mind, how can one control? No one can control the wind. How someone can control the mind? And then, if it is impossible, then how can this yoga of meditation be achievable? So we need to remember, as said in the explanation of the verse 4.3, that from 4.4 to the rest of the Bhagavad Gita, the conversation between Arjun and Sri Krishna ji is only for the explanations for the teaching already given. So actually the main teaching of Sri Krishna ji is over in the 4.3 till the verse 4.3. From 4.4 it is the curiosity, it is the doubts, it is a more digging by Arjun. So it is like we can assume that Arjun is digging on behalf of humans. He is asking more on behalf of humans. Are you able to understand? So Arjun will be asking doubts and questions to Sri Krishna ji on behalf of us, and Sri Krishna ji will be clearing all his doubts. So see the words used by Arjun to describe the mind. It is restless, turbulent, strong, stubborn. So we know what restlessness is. Turbulent is like very violent. We know what strong and stubborn means. Hence, we can understand the mind is such an organ in our body which will not listen to us or anyone else. It will do what it feels is right, although it might be wrong. Hence, it is always advised to develop good habits and not bad habits. So, that is the reason Sri Krishna ji is saying to control the mind. So what is the reason that he is saying? He knows that what is mind, what is the characteristics of a mind, and what a mind can do. So that is why he is telling in so many different ways to control the mind. So that is no, he is telling focus, that you control the mind and focus only on your goal. When we don't have any goal, and when there is not, that is why it is said na, the empty vessels make more sound. So when your mind is empty, there is nothing to do, it will make more sounds. That means it will do all unnecessary things, create unnecessary situations. So able to understand why Sri Krishna ji is telling again and again. So he'll be telling till chapter 18. Same thing in different ways, using different terms. He also try to use different terms to control the mind, to control the senses, to control the anger, to control the desires. So after telling so much things, Arjun is asking again the same thing. So Arjun needs to understand that in his question itself, the answer is there. That mind is in such a way, that is the reason Sri Krishna ji is asking to control the mind. If we don't control, then we are under the hands of mind and wrong things will start happening. Ahan, explain.
Yes, ma'am. So the mind is very restless, turbulent, strong, and stubborn. It So Arjuna said to Krishna, it appears that it is more difficult to control than the wind, as the mind is stronger to control. Because if we if we just hand ourselves to our mind, we can do wrong things. So it is more stronger to control. Thank you.
Thank you, Ritu Bhabi.
So in the sloka again, Arjuna is saying the same thing and he's asking Krishnaji that the mind is just like the wind, and the wind is very difficult to control. You cannot keep the wind in control. And then how can you control the mind? Because the mind is very restless and it is unsteady like the wind. So he's
Thank
expressing
you.
his doubt.
Thank you so much.